Everybody's feeling type of way. Everybody's feeling something. Nobody got no facts. He said, I don't think men who, women, studs, are gay. I think they're rapists. And he went all the way left with it. Coming from a black man who more than likely doesn't even like women. He's not even sexually attracted to women, so he don't like women. Because at the end of the day, the Creator put us here to create, not judge. You hear me? You're here to create, you're here to produce. You're not here for all of that other shit in between. That's where y'all getting it fucked up at. Y'all thinking y'all gotta do more than what y'all should be doing. You expect me to listen to a man who don't even act like a man? Who ain't doing manly things? Who ain't producing manly products? And ain't benefiting or creating or procreating with the woman. This nigga, man, I can tell by how he talk. I ain't even gotta do my research on him. I know this nigga homosexual. I know he is. Okay. Look at some other shit. On point. But, like I said, this man more than likely don't even like women and trying to give an opinion or talk about how women feel. He trying to resonate with the woman because he's feminine male or beta male. We're gonna say beta. I ain't gonna call niggas feminine. We're gonna call you niggas beta. Niggas beta niggas. Alright. You got alphas and you got betas. That's what you get. So, in doing so, you niggas is beta. In so many words. That's what beta male means to me. Your ass is beta. You get set out to catch the big fish. That's all, that's it. You get sacrificed. You get set out so we can catch the real fish. That's what I take that as. That's how I interpret when somebody calls a motherfucker beta man. I feel like you calling that nigga beta. And rightfully so. That's what he is. The nigga beta. Bait for yeah, I'm doing my thing. What's the word? I'm doing my thing. I'm getting better. I just have to be having a hard time with the filter. Then, that's all. That's pretty nice. Talking about fact over feeling and why people feel so much versus acknowledging what's obviously true. You feel me? All that. Two things can be true at the same time shit. It's just a ruse to get around what's actually true. That's all it is. Ain't no two things be at a time. Ain't none of that stupid ass shit that people be trying to project and say is true. What is true, you're here to create. y'all like the live that I'm watching and shit. I like the live. Like the lives, share the live, subscribe. Hey everybody. Yeah, so we ain't here to do all the other shit. We here to do and create. Me and Haiti was talking about this, saying that ain't everybody's purpose, is to create life, or not everybody's purpose, you know. And I mean, at the time I disagreed with him, you know. But now I see that he was right. You know, everybody's not made to create, co-create. You know, everybody's not. Everybody's not meant to. Some people meant to in situations. Not even sometimes people in situations don't ever be planned. I think the only people I see have kids on purpose is motherfuckers who got money. They're the only people I see have kids all willy-nilly and just don't care about bringing life and create. And it's important to create. It is important. They're not doing it wrong. But what I'm saying is, the only people I've seen in my lifetime like have a kid on purpose, motherfuckers who was already like comfortable in life and had a lot of money. All of my sisters, my mama, and then all of the women in my life. My aunt was my aunt, Belinda, but it turns out her husband was how he was. It's just crazy, real shit that got passed down in my family. And it's detrimental. You gotta break the case. It's your job to be a part of the solution. Because I find it very counterproductive sitting around screaming about what's wrong. And that's what a lot of people have a tendency to do, including me. I ain't perfect. I'm sitting right here talking shit now. But for real, in a real world, like I said, all of that shit in between don't really matter. You here for your purpose, and you is the only purpose. You the only person who can determine what that purpose is. It's your purpose, it's your life, it's your existence, it's your being, it's your entity, it's your everything, it's your universe. So, and it's just the end of that. You feel me? Like people try to put all of this other stuff and try to, distract you from. And like I said, I find sitting and screaming about the problem counterproductive. So I speak out against that type of shit. When I see a fucking homosexual man on the internet trying to do what he always does, and that's publicly try to make the man look bad so that the woman don't want him. So the man could be left with him. And that's just not how it works. You never gonna stop liking bitches no matter how much they get on our fucking nerves. You gotta be stupid as fuck. But that's what these niggas think. They sick, twisted little minds. And like I said, I'm gonna speak out about a motherfucker spewing misinformation based off emotion. Not only are you misinforming people, you misinform people to the degree of You have no data. You have no information. You did no research. You did no research. You ain't got no numbers. Cause I believe numbers. I don't believe man and women. That's just man and woman are capable of anything. And that's been true since the beginning of time. So nothing's gonna change. Nothing is gonna change. Like I said, you the only person who's in control of how your shit gonna go. And all I'm saying, be a part of the solution. Stop being a part of the problem. Stop sitting around screaming your head off about what's the problem. Go do something about it. Niggas ain't doing nothing about it. I'm doing shit. I was just working with a bunch of kids, doing work with the youth, guiding them. Like that shit is important. Guiding these kids so they don't fucking end up on the news. You got all of these kids on the news. And nobody wants to hold parenting accountable. That's just crazy to me. For you to have a kid and for you to misplace it. I don't give a fuck. You shouldn't have let your kid walk home from school by themselves until they was a certain age, until they, had a certain amount of training. It's certain things that people just don't fucking do. They don't do this for themselves, they don't do it for their kids, and then something goes wrong. And now it's, oh my God, my baby. New sub, keep it going, thank you. Pokey Rex. What's up, homie? Mushroom King. What's the word? And people, like I said, people want to talk about these kids and how they this and they that, and they misguided. Once again, who's raising these fucking degenerates? Who's raising these YNs? Who's raising these young hoes? Who's raising these people? Y'all just trying to go skip over the source and go to the derivative. These kids are derivatives of their parents. That's all they are. A spitting image in a different version in a different universe. Different time zone. What the fuck is you talking about? This shit ain't that fucking complicated. This shit is actually quite simple. You motherfuckers just don't know how to use your brain. And like I said, nobody's holding these parents accountable. Because I know some parents, and they fucking kids ain't never got kidnapped or raped or I know plenty of people, but you motherfuckers that it happens to when kids getting shot. Now the police is a whole different situation, okay? Kids can get shot by the police at any given moment. Because the fucking police are out of control. They fucking cowboys. These niggas is not lawmen. These niggas will do whatever they need to do to get their man or to get a man. And it's been like that since the beginning of fucking time as well. Ever since jails were even created, those institutions. It's been about just putting somebody there, no matter if they're guilty or not. The system is rigged, and yes, the system is, they say it's fair. It's not, it's rigged. That system ain't built, or it isn't operating for the benefit of the recipients. I had to say that slow, but I had to find the words. Nobody that goes through or is processed in and out of any correctional facility or pretrial detainee detention center. Yes, I went there. Fuck you talking about. You counties ain't getting away. Y'all got motherfuckers in jail talking about some they innocent until proven guilty. J.B. Pritzker tricked everybody to sign that law. And now it's no, it's up to the judge to where you get out. It's the dumbest shit you could have ever did. I read the law when I was in jail. I actually voted for that stupid motherfucker, J.B. Pritzker. I actually gave him my vote. I'm wrong. And that's why I don't vote. That was the only time I voted when I was in jail. Because I thought that shit was going to help me. feel me? I was in there, I didn't have no victims on none of my crimes. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna get up out of this shit. I can get up out of here if I don't fuse. I ain't gonna fuse Raider Wolf Spade, Sparta Jr. Raider Wolf. That's a crazy name. It's catchy though. My head hurt, man. I can't get over this shit. People ain't older. Like I said, be a part of the solution. I don't know. I don't have kids. But I know for a fact I would be overprotective of them. And I know I would not let nothing happen to them. Not until I wouldn't let them out there into the world until I had properly got them trained in handling the world. Because the world is a scary fucking place. You know? I definitely would teach them how to defend themselves. I definitely would teach them how to, you know, harm somebody if need be. I definitely would teach them knife, you know, cutlery. I would teach them archery. I would teach my kids motherfucking hunting. I would teach them fishing. I would teach them how to do all of that. Once they've done all of that, once everybody's caught a fish, once everybody's shot a raccoon or a deer, once everybody's brought home a rabbit or, you know, like, once everybody's then you can move on to the next level. Because although I trained myself, I did at least train. Got people out here never even been in a fight. I used to know this girl named Taylor. And this girl told me she'd never been in a fight. And I couldn't believe it because I had been in so many fights in my life. I'm trying to figure out why do I fight so much. Am I a warrior of some kind? Maybe that was my past life. I'm trying to be something different now instead of being a fucking warrior. I feel like it's a better way to do it. Probably didn't work. But then again, it probably did work in the past life. But you didn't have all this shit holding you back. Didn't have all of this shit holding you back right there. So monitored these days. fact over stuff. You made one beautiful mushroom. Your ass is creepy. Mushroom King, Buffalo team. Y'all ban that nigga for 55 months. Is he creepy? Damn, don't fuse what that means. You know? Pokey Rex, the only motherfucker who came through and pop correctly. Sub, you feel me? Like, Ray the Wolves came through. Mushroom banned him, blocked him. Say nothing about the mushroom. I don't even know what that is, brother. I can explain that. It's fact over fiction. Fact over film. People are ignoring the facts. People are presenting feelings and opinions with no facts. It'll be, your theory would be a little bit more acceptable and legible if you had some motherfucking information regarding the subject. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna keep saying that. Because at the end of the day, facts matter. Everybody trying to talk about their feelings, and that's okay. I'm not saying do away with feelings, because you need that shit. Feelings come from your intuition. Some shit you can see coming. That's where feelings come from. What's up? What? Interrupt. Audience took off. You don't need to do a little feelings. I don't think so. Not a whole lot of it. But when it comes to ideas presented and theories as far as advancement, as far as going forward, as far as progression, you need to have a little bit more fact-based. You need to be a little bit more fact-based. Because all this emotional shit has got everybody all haywire. That's just all I see. Better not fucking bar. I swear to fucking God. So, like I was saying, what's up, bro? Yeah. That's a nice German Shepherd. That ain't my mutt. Which is a mutt. Let anybody touch you. You don't even gotta know. the ideas as far as black nationalism, black advancement, black excellence, black power. We need to form an alliance amongst intellectuals, and I'm talking about active intellectuals. We need to collaborate with a sort of military faction. We have to create our own military. It is possible. It is very fucking possible. People trying to act like it don't. It's not. It can go to the same tax dollars that you have to pay to fund the police can go to forming the Black National Army. DNA, I like that. Black National Army. Or NBA. No, we ain't gonna steal NBA. National Black Army. No, Black National Army. Black National. I don't know. I'll eat if you gonna eat. So I'll eat if you eat. What?
You said you'll eat if I eat?
You're not gonna eat? Back over, so. We're 30 minutes in. I ain't went in for this. This is me. I'm check it in. Hurry out the free, out the top.